So guys, in this video here I thought I'd do something slightly different where you can see me practicing at the driving range. And now this is really for how to practice, because as you know with my channel, so many videos on certain drills to do for certain parts of the golf swing. But that is all well and good, but you have to know how to actually practice. I've made videos like this before, but not in this kind of way. It's always been with me just talking in front of my net. So rather than me saying this is how you practice, let me show you exactly how I'm doing it here. So start off with, as you can see, just warming up, hitting some wedge shots. So just clipping some wedges down there. Nothing really massively intentional here, other than just trying to do good technique for this shot. So really making sure I'm prioritizing my chest rotation going through the golf ball. And then I'll be gradually building my way up as I go through. So always important, guys, to make sure when you're practicing, warm up properly, go through your short clubs, do some pitches, and then build your way up the clubs to a full swing. Don't just go straight into 7-9. Don't just go straight into driver. Don't be one of those people that comes and walks into the driving range with a driver in their hand. That's a bad idea. So always warm up. It's the best way to go. So I've reached my gap wedge now, and what you can see, look what I'm doing here. See how I'm doing that little step through, a little kind of stamping in my takeaway move? We'll get to it where I'm going to do it again here. So you can see there, doing a little takeaway, and I'm stamping with my left foot. Now why I'm doing that is because what I'm working on in my golf swing is making sure I'm shifting my pressure fairly early. I struggle with shifting my pressure into my left heel really a lot in the downswing. So I try to exaggerate that by doing a lot earlier on in the golf swing. So me getting that in there, getting that exaggeration in between every single shot is what I need to do. So if you're going in there and having a practice session, exaggerate and practice the feel in between every single shot. That's a theme you're going to see here going throughout. I have no idea what I'm talking about here. I was watching through the edit, trying to look through there. I was probably talking about what I was going to probably have at McDonald's on my way back. I always stop off at McDonald's on my way back. I know it's bad, but there you go. So here we go. This is the main meat of the video. You're going to see me do so much with this drill that I just did then, and this swing plate here, the extension pole of it. Now, I'm doing that because not only do I struggle with getting my weight and shifting it down left early, which you're going to see I'm going to explain through this drill in a minute, but I also struggle with right side bending too much in the downswing. So this alignment stick here prevents me from doing that. So I'll hit every shot you'll see here with this. But let's talk about that little step through drill. So as you can see, I'm getting up to the top of my swing. If we can see walk through this one, and I'm going to pause at the top of my backswing. Now I'm going to stamp down and swing through. So it's like a segmentation drill. So that is forcing me to put a rep in to do that movement. So I'm forcing myself to do it. Now here's one where you can see the little stamp through again. Where I'm just going to fill that in one ball here. I'm trying to replicate that same feel. A little bit of a pulley one there, but it doesn't matter when you're practicing. So again, stamp down, hit through. Doesn't matter what you do when you do these kind of drills. Doesn't matter what drill it really actually is for your golf swing. It doesn't matter how you hit it at the start when you're working on something brand new. You just got to get the feeling and the movement down. So for me, all I care about here of not hitting my head with that stick. Don't want to back and hit it. And I also, all I want to do, slam down my heel after I pause and then swing through and really turn through that golf ball. So you can see some of them I'm going to hit a little bit out to the right. Some of them I'll hit straight. Be very rare I'll actually hit it left doing this, because when I pause at the top, my preset of my bow that I have in my left wrist goes. There we go, nice and straight. So what I'll also be doing here, which you're going to see as I get to the last ball here, I'll put down 4 to 5 balls. Actually no, I'll put down 5 to 6 balls, and I'll hit 5 doing the drill, and the last one I'll just hit it like normal, but still trying to feel that same feeling. So that's how you can see I do more doing the drill than I do normally. So you can see normal swing there, trying to feel the exact same feel. I'll walk forward a little bit because my pressure is shifting more left. So I've moved on to a 5-iron now. I was hitting 8-iron before, so same drill, same thing. Got the swing plate up there, doing my stamping drill. But you're going to notice that ball is not going to go very straight that often. Now, when you're doing these drills and you're going up the clubs, it's going to happen. You're not going to hit the ball great. So you can see this is my last ball doing That's it. Off it goes to the right because I'm not getting my bow in my left wrist. Doesn't matter when I'm doing this drill. I care about step through. This is going to be a normal kind of swing, implementing that feel I've just had from the drill. And it's going to go left. But again, do I care that it's going left? No. What I'm caring about is I'm getting in the positions I want to. So here we go. Now I'm doing my 3-wood. You notice I'm just hitting shots doing this 3-wood. I've done enough of the reps doing the drill so far. And to be honest, when I do that step through drill, when I've got a wood out, the dynamic loft just gets crazy low, and I just absolutely hit just these bullet low ones, and I don't get the feeling quite as much with it. But I do if I'm just going and feeling it beforehand with that little step, as you can see, between every single shot, and then really making sure I'm stamping down early, really rotating through. So really getting the good quality reps. But really here, guys, look, I've still got that swing plate down, because I know so many of you, what you like out there, you'll have a drill, you'll see it on my channel, and then you'll practice with it for probably 25% of your practice. And then you're thinking a month later, why is it not in my swing? Because you haven't done enough of it. You see, how many shots am I doing with this alignment stick or the swing plate there? Every ball, other than my warm-up shots with the wedges. You're going to see 3 shots at the end here when I get out driver. That is going to be 3 without, but every single swing. So, really, really do a lot. 50-50 is not enough either. So you really want to do, I would say for everyone in the first stage of making a change, do every single ball with it. And that's how you're going to actually make a swing change and make it fast. Swing changes are slow because of how a lot of people approach it. So here we go, driver. What am I doing? Same thing as I was approaching it with 3-wood. I'm not doing that step through drill where I'm pausing and then going. I'm just doing the little rehearsals beforehand. I'm going down, really turning through. Another thing I have with my driver, I really try to feel like my chest is rotating extremely hard through the golf ball. Helps ramp up my club head speed a little bit, and you can see I'm definitely getting my pressure left because I'm falling through it a little bit. So you can see here again, I'm actually as well, what I'm doing here to isolate my movement in the downswing even more, I'm shortening my swing whilst I'm practicing just a little bit. I'm going to probably about 3/4. Feels like I'm going half, but it's another thing just to really make me feel like I'm really slamming through. That certainly wasn't a half swing, that one. That was a full one. So, here we go. Last one. We got last 3 balls. No training aid here, because I just want to see whether I can do it or not. And I'm just going and slamming them. So, it's good to have a few in there, but if you're right at the first initial stages of make a change, don't do what I'm doing here. I'm just doing it because I know I'm going to somewhat get what I want out of it. I'm not doing enough for it to encourage my bad thing to happen, but I'm also just wanting to see what my speed is, as I've also got a little launch monitor there with me measuring my speed. So there we go. That one went off to the right. That was a good shot. So that's how you practice, guys. Do it all the time with what drill you're doing.